fixed all that. I even like when I was at the beach, I told Stan that it was more like what was going on was more like I feel like cause my dad's not here, I feel like I've lost like something in my life. I haven't talked to him for 3 weeks. And but see the kids for 3 weeks, FaceTime or anything. And I wanted them to be able to have that relationship. And they, she was pretty much gung ho. Like she tried to kill my daughter by giving her pink. And I was like, I don't think she gave it to him.
What was that her stance? Is that your mom
put something in front of Cece?
Like to kill her, or
no? Just like
care,
like
didn't pay attention.
She thinks that allergies and like this state of age is like people think, oh, you're
like
fine.
it's made up
Like
kind of thing.
he'll be fine. He'll just have a rash. He'll be fine. I've seen Cece, like the first time. I've seen a picture of when he had cashew the first time. It wasn't good. Then she had kiwi the second time, and then the same thing happened. And I know it's real.
Do you know it's serious? Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like it wasn't like her throat like closed up, but she broke out in this full body rash. It looked really crazy looking. And luckily, nothing with her throat like happened. But
So did that make you angry at your mom for doing that?
yeah, I mean, I just like, Mom, you just gotta. I told her you need to think. You need to pay attention. Just because another kid can have something, another kid can have something. Because like we were at that birthday party at Jeremy's that Sunday. They had this cake there. Like Bella wanted it so bad. I'm like, can't give that to her because she can't have it. She was like, okay. And all the other kids were like, they can't have the cake. Like, I just kind of took them off and gave them some like one of those frozen pops or something. But it's just like she had to learn that just because one kid can have something, there's another kid that can't have it for a legitimate reason. Like, she couldn't have done it, but that's the kind of talk I had with her. When Shannon called me, I think it was maybe like middle of July or something when she told me all this had happened. That's when I called my mom and talked to them for a while, and then they're just like, they just couldn't deal with her anymore. Shannon just kind of like, they like flipped out. My nephew told Bella to go hide behind the curtain because I don't think your mom was going to let you come over here again or something like that.
Aww.
So it got heated. Oh, it was bad.
Really?
Yeah, it was like a last straw between them, I think.
Like in the same room or over the phone?
No, they were at the house.
They were
at my mom's house. Yeah, because Cece and Bella and my niece and nephew were there.
Okay.
How did Shanann find out about the ice cream thing?
Because Chanel was there, and I guess they were all sitting. One was couch, it was kind of like a U, and my niece went into the kitchen and she knew where the ice cream was. She'd been there.
So it's not like your mom gave it to her? Like she got her own ice cream?
Yeah, she went in the freezer, got it, went out, sat beside Cece, and started eating. But like it's just a matter of like Cece could go like
Right.
like that. I don't know what would happen if she just got it on her hand.
Right.
But like I know on like the prick test, on the back, like a well.
So were they staying there at your parents' house during that time?
Yeah, it was. So they would go from from Sandy and Frank's house for like a few days or 5 days, and we'd go to my mom and dad's house for a couple days, come back and forth.
Okay. So it happened during that time you were there, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So there were so many things that happened, weren't there? That just were little tiny ingredients to this recipe.
Yeah, nothing like.
That's crazy. I mean, it's just so many things just didn't go your way.
Everything was like somebody was stirring a pot, and it was just.
Exactly what it was like. So then, I know I keep bringing it up. Can you walk me through just the last few minutes before stand-up?
It was pretty much just. I got dressed for work, and then we started talking.
Did she come to you?
No, I was just right there in bed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I was just I got my blue shirt on, my jeans and everything.
You ready to go?
I was ready to go. And
Was she asleep, or did you have to wake her up to finish your conversation? Or?
I would wake her up because she got home 2 o'clock, so she pretty much out of it. But I never knew if her plane got delayed. Someone always told me she just sat around with Nicole and just talked for a while and came home or something. I'm not sure if that was true.
It was delayed.
Yeah. But yeah, when she came home and everything, but yeah, I woke her up to talk to her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And is that because it was just eating at your
Yeah, I do something like that something didn't feel right with me. So I know like she knew. I just knew she knew. I just felt like maybe the kids weren't going to be there when I got home that day.
Oh, interesting. Now, I don't mean to offend, but I have to ask, is that really the truth? Okay.
I really felt like they weren't going to be there when I got home that day.
Oh. And
Like
so,
she would take them somewhere?
No,
Or-
I just felt like either maybe I wouldn't go home, maybe they weren't going to be there, or I wouldn't be allowed in, type thing.
I think I saw some text messages where Shania talked about that she would take the kids to another state or something because she wouldn't be able to afford to live in Colorado or something like that. Did she say that kind of stuff to you, or
Yeah.
what did she say about that?
She said she couldn't afford to live in Colorado on her own, and that I told her, like, well, drive, and she pretty much makes the same amount I do.
Yeah.
But she said that she wouldn't want to try, just because Colorado price of living there was a lot higher than North Carolina.
And just so I'm clear, you thought maybe she in your mind, you thought maybe she would take the kids somewhere else or like lock you out of the house
Or just like I wouldn't want to make a scene like trying to like pound on the door trying to get in or anything like that. But like I just felt like that was what I did on Sunday. It's kind of like or Saturday night. It's kind of like the last straw. Kind of like going out with somebody and using actual bank account card and just like not trying to hide it at all.
so walk me through it though, because she comes home, she says to you guys have sex, you fall asleep, then you wake up for work, all natural, all, a normal day's work type thing.
Yeah.
What was it that made you think, I just can't do this anymore, I have to talk to her?
I was still eating away at me. Like I
Yeah.
knew like something. I knew everything that I did. Like I know like when I was with Nikki, it was different. Like I wasn't even like in the realm of I'm a dad, I'm a husband type thing.
Oh,
And then like I was saying, when I'm never at home, like sleeping in my own bed, like I have no like concept of that anymore.
interesting.
Because it
So
was
in your mind and heart, you could live moved on.
like it kind of felt like if I wasn't at home, like I didn't think about it almost. 'Cause like if I wasn't sleeping on my own, like I think there was at one point like Nikki had gone to the mountains with his friends for like a few days, like into June, first part of July, and then like that part obviously I was home, but like from that whole month of July on, it was like I was never at home. Like I never had all those reminders around me. I never had like every time my wife would call me, I would be at Nikki's house.
Oh, while she was in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I would like walk outside or talk to her like when I was next to the car or something like that. But I would never be at home looking like have all these pictures around me, just being in the same bed, seeing my kids' bed, seeing everything that we go for the last 6 years.
And so, did you just want to once and for all get it out in the open?
I just wanted to tell her how I was feeling at that point in time. Like I didn't feel like me and her were compatible anymore. Honestly, I didn't feel like that because what was going on with Nikki it was new. It was new.
Right. Absolutely.
Anything that's new always feels better than the old.
Yes. And
You were probably bitten by the love bug.
Yeah,
Tell a lot of therapists talk
unfortunately.
about it. Yeah.
It was just like I'd never felt that. I mean, even like with new relationships in the past, like it always felt different. Like the first couple weeks, and but it just was something Nikki felt different. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was just like you said, like I was more in control, and like it was more of like maybe more of me coming out. Because Shannon always said like it always seemed I was more myself around other people, like her cousin Cody, like Cody came up and visited us for a little bit while we were in Colorado for a little while, and Cody always talked about like how Chris is so funny. Chris is like Shannon would always like, why are you never like that with me? It's like maybe I always felt nervous around you.
There's only so much oxygen in the room, right? I say this to some people with dominant personalities.
I just always felt nervous. I always felt like I was, I never could actually just, be myself.
Right.
Nikki, I was myself like all the time. It was just different.
Well, and it seems as though, and again, it's hard to talk about, and you tell me if I'm wrong, but it also seems, is it accurate to say that sexually you were able to say, Nikki, this is what I would like, this is what I'm into, or blah, 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 maybe not what you have?
Nikki just wanted, she wanted what she wanted. She wanted to do it pretty much all the time. And I was just like, okay, that's fine with me.
Okay.
You know, with Shanann, it was just like, kind of like, hey, sometimes it happens, sometimes it didn't. But that wasn't the case as far as that way. It wasn't just like sex or whatnot. But it was me. I would just want myself. I could like just not think about what I was gonna say or plan what I was gonna say or not, say something stupid or something. But
Right.
a little bit of freedom.
Can I ask you something about that morning that you had sex with Shanann? Did you feel at all like maybe you were kind of cheating on Nikki by doing that?
I felt strange. I felt like, the first time I was with Nikki, I felt weird. First time, like,
Sure.
and then the last time I was with Shanann, I felt totally strange. I was just like, I didn't know who I was. I didn't know who I had become. I felt like I'd become who I was on TV, and that did not feel right with me. Like, I didn't know what had happened to me. Without Nikki even asked me, like, have you done this before? Have you ever strayed away? I'm like, I've never even thought about it. It's like, what's different? It's like, I guess it's just you that's different, because I've just never actually, like, I've seen girls smile at me before, and never done anything about it. With her, it was just like she had a leash on me, and she tugged me away. As soon as she walked, I'm like, what the heck the hell is going on? So,
Well, and Tammy brings up a very good point. I wonder if that last time with Shanann having sex had somewhat of a role in you thinking,
like a trigger.
I gotta do something, I gotta say something, we gotta have a talk, something's gotta change. Is that accurate?
Yeah, I felt like it was like maybe like a trigger point or something like you hit the push button on a bomb, it just blows up.
Right.
Just something in my head was just like something, something was hurting. Just like I had to say something.
Okay. So then, exactly what did you say and what happened?
So when I woke her up, I was like, hey, we just gotta talk.
Okay.
And it's like I told her, I don't feel compatible. I don't feel like it's gonna work. I just, I don't wanna. Like, can we cancel the trip to Aspen? Because she had booked a trip that week
Oh.
to go to some, like, mystery 4-star luxury hotel or something.
Just the two of you or the whole family?
Just me and her.
Okay.
And she had Amanda Thayer to watch the kids that weekend or something.
Okay.
And I was just like, can we cancel that? Can we, like, do something? Like, from what I remember, I even said, can we move to Brighton? Just to get away from, like, this house.
Oh.
But, like, I'm not sure if that was, like in the beginning when we had the part of the conversation or whatnot. That conversation went so many different ways. Like, they'd gone from, like, staying together to not staying together to just, like, all of the above.
Okay. So this is half an hour, or what?
Definitely not more than that. I don't think.
Okay.
I don't think.
Were you crying? Is she crying?
Yeah, it's back and forth. It's like, she's got, mascara. She didn't wash her face when she got home. She had makeup on still, so mascara was running all over her and stuff like that. Yeah, it was nothing about that conversation. I just wish I could take all of that. Just the whole Nikki thing back, everything. But
So then when did it turn?
as far as that conversation, just at the end when I was telling her, like, I told her I didn't love her anymore. That's what happened.
What happened?
Somebody get off her, and I thought, okay.
Did she say she said something like that you were hurting the baby or something?
And that was before that, because like when I was straddling her, it was kind of like around her waist type deal.
Why did you get on her like that?
I just when we got on the bed, that's just when I got on.
Is that so she would listen to you?
I felt like she could probably listen to me just laying beside her, but I got on top of her. And every time I think about it, I'm just like, did I know I was gonna do that before I got on top of her? I don't know.
Really? That's an interesting thought, Chris. You don't know if you knew.
It's like everything that happened that morning, I don't know, like I try to go back in my head, I'm just like, I didn't want to do this, but I did it. Everything just kind of like,
Felt like you had to?
it just felt like it was, I don't even want to say it felt like I had to, it just felt like there was already something in my mind that was implanted that I was going to do it, and I woke up that morning, it was going to happen, and I had no control of it.
You'd never thought about it before?
It was just like, I don't want, like when like in the sentencing hearings that prosecutor said it takes 2 to 4 minutes, or something like that to happen. Like, why can't I just let go? I didn't. Oh, that's interesting. Why can't I just let go?
Was it feeling like it was in motion and you just couldn't stop it?
Yeah, it was just like, I don't even want to know what she saw when she looked back at it, honestly.
Did you look at her? What was she doing?
She wasn't fighting.
Why do you think she wasn't fighting?
I don't know, maybe she was praying, maybe she was just, I read the Bible, it says, where the scripture says, don't, forgive these people, for they do not know what they do. Maybe she was saying that, I don't know what she was saying in her head, but she, like when you guys told me, like, take off your shirt and check for defensive wounds, and there wasn't going to be any. She didn't fight, I don't know why.
Like she didn't could she grab your arms, or were her arms pinned down, or?
Not that I remember, I don't think so. I mean, I don't think, like, I moved to where my knees were around her arms or anything, but it's just kind of like when I got on top of her and we started talking, it was that was it. It's kind of like in my head, or like in the back of my head, that was going to happen, and just like at the end of the conversation, it was just like, that's what happened. I just wish I could have let go.
Did it seem like it was that long, 2 to 4 minutes? How long did it seem for you?
Almost kind of felt like it was longer almost, because it felt like time was standing still. It's kind of like I just saw my life just disappearing before my eyes, but it's just like I couldn't let go. It was like somebody else, like if you picture somebody else around you, holding your hands, holding you, keep you, not letting go.
At some point there was a statement about rage. Do you feel like you were in a rage at that point?
That's the only way I can describe it, honestly. Like a snap, something. I know. I guess my attorney had said like some, strangulation is more of like a, I don't know, passionate type thing. It's like I don't know how that can be passionate.
It's just intimate, because you're right in there,
Yeah.
using your own hands. It's a lot different than someone standing across the room and you shooting them or something like that, so.
It just felt like somebody was like behind me, just like. I just couldn't let go.
It's interesting to me because there was a lot of things in your life that were like that, right? Where you're just like, maybe felt out of control, or maybe felt like, I don't know why I couldn't just take a step back, or, like even when you said when your buddy was like a pro football game, you wanted to say yes, you just couldn't.
I wanted to, like, I haven't been to a football game since North Carolina, so I was just like, yeah, sure. But I wanted to say that.
Yeah.
I wanted to just text you, hey, it was here, fell through, can't go.
So, then what?
After, Shanann was, I think, once she was gone, it was just like, I didn't know what was going on. It's like, it was like a traumatic, I don't know what you call it, traumatic event type, and everything, and like, I was shaking, I didn't know what had happened. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what I had done. I still wasn't in that right state of mind. I don't think like I was in control of what I could think or what I could do at that point in time. Like most people say, like, well, I just called 911. I was like, unless you're in that situation, you don't know. We don't know what you would have done. It's easy to play Monday morning quarterback.
I agree with that.
Like I said, if somebody shoots somebody, you don't know what they're going through their mind at that point in time. You don't know what you'd have done.
So what happened next?
Bill came out.
Is that what happened? Bill came in? what she said?
Well,
Did she hear something? Is that what she
obviously, I think.
Okay. What'd you tell me?
I don't feel good.
Did that happen with Bella right in that room?
Not proper.
What happened?
She walked in as, you know, she thought, you know, she was sleeping.
Did you take her back to her room?
But she had in that sheet. And found, like,
Okay. So what?
not proper.
What happened?
She walked in as, you know, she thought, you know, she was sleeping.
Did you take her back to her room?
But she had in that sheet. And found, like,
Okay. So what?